What's up, YouTube? Ultimate Shield 340 back at it again with another Remnant 2 video. So in today's video, you will see the two boss battles of Nehrud as well as the ending. So spoilers ahead. If you do not want to be spoiled for either the boss battles or the story of the world, feel free to click off this video and maybe come back at another time whenever you're ready to either listen to the story or, if you don't care about all that and you just want to know, hey, I'm just letting you know spoilers are ahead, so you can know. So right now I was finally able to reach the Custodian's Eye, which is this, I guess it's like a program that's guarding the core of Nehrud or something. And so I am here to defeat it because I need to defeat it to get past this part in the world. So you'll see me fight the boss in the background. And in the meantime, I'm going to explain to you what the story of this world is, so you can kind of get an idea as far as like what's happened thus far. So as I was traveling through this place, Nehrud, I learned that this place is actually a ship. It's a living ship, effectively. And there was a group of people who went out to look for life out in space, but they were trying to look for it, but they couldn't find it, and so they decided to go to the I guess the core of where all things are being created, and it's a black hole. And the information that I'm finding out throughout this world, there is a NPC that is here called the Custodian. And the Custodian has tasked me with going to the core and effectively allowing the ship, which is Nehrud, to travel into the core to complete the mission. And so I have a decision to make, because the information that I found from the Custodian, he tells me one thing, but then the data links and stuff that I found, recordings that I was told, it makes it suggest that the Custodian is not trustworthy, and he may not be somebody I should trust. And so I have a decision to make whenever I go to the boss. Am I going to take Nehrud to the next place, or am I going to, destroy the entire place and destroy the ship altogether? So it's up to me to decide what I would like to do. So at this point, I'm not really sure what I should do, because both sides are very convincing. As a general rule, and in my personal opinion, if I ever find a person who is saying, hey, can you do this thing for me, and tells me that it's, for the good of so and so, so and so, so and so, I'm always a little skeptical, only because, you never really know what people's motivations are. And so if I was really in this situation, I probably would not trust the Custodian, in my personal opinion, simply because, he says this is for the good of, for the good of all people or whatever. But then, first of all, I haven't met any other living people who are here beyond him. So they're all dead, but not him. That's very odd and suspicious, in my personal opinion, because like, what happened to him? Did you kill him, or what made it so that you're the only person here? Meanwhile, I'm finding dead bodies all over the place, and robots that are trying to kill and attack me, and you want me to bypass the security in order for you to achieve an objective. It just sounds very suspicious to me. So if I was in this situation myself, I probably would not help him, especially if I also find recordings that says he's not as trustworthy as you think. So that's my personal opinion, and that's what I'm going to do when I get here. Now, I am going to give you one small disclaimer here. Whenever I was going through this, I actually did not know. I'm going to be presented with a choice whenever you see this next boss battle, and I did not. I picked a choice, not knowing that what choice was going to do what, and it turns out that the choice I decided was the one I actually kind of wanted to go with. You'll either have the option to do the console, and then which will trigger you to go bring the ship into the black hole, or if you do the override, which you'll see me use, then you choose to destroy the ship And then whatever will follow will come from that. And you'll see in the gameplay what happens whenever I decide to use the override and destroy the ship. So I will explain more of that when it comes time for that.
This.
All right, so at this point, I have collected everything I needed to do to unlock the final door so I can get to the final boss of this world. So I am actually just traveling back there to unlock that door and then, do whatever it is that I need to do, to complete this stage. So I'm moving forward, going through the Phantom Wasteland as of right now. As you can see, straight ahead where that door is actually where the boss is. And I've pretty much, completed everywhere else. There's nowhere new for me to discover, but, I'm kind of like
Okay,
looking
this
around.
is
I was
it.
thinking maybe I should go ahead and fight some of these people, maybe gain a little bit of level, but then I was like, nah, I should just move forward and just do whatever it is that I need to do. So I am going to kill this enemy real fast, move forward to the next objective, and then get to open up this door.
Good, you have arrived. Proceed to the elevator.
All right, so this next area
Shut
right
down the
here
core.
is me
I will
continuing to
gain
go
access
and
and save
explore.
Narud.
This is one of the final rooms here. It's going to give me some more information in the background, and I will let it play, and you can form your own opinions.
What are my thoughts on Alepsis Torah? Magister, I have little time for these idle musings. Our jump is imminent. The countdown is already underway. Very well, very well. Yes, I'm aware, Magister. I will state my name for the record. Precept Surus, Seeker Primus, House Almarunum. You will, of course, edit out our banter before entering this on the record. Good. I will repeat it then. Precept Surus, Seeker Primus, House Almerunum, Alepsis Torah. The very jaws of creation looms just beyond our grasp. There can be no scientific explanation for what it is we know to be true. But the answer we seek rests inside that black star. Talratha warned us. The doom awaits within. But every fiber of my being knows that we must make this jump. His great wisdom is a loss for sure. But the astral paths from the remaining houses assure me they can jump the ship without his aid. Preparations are complete. Each of the houses have sought refuge within the stasis chambers. A precaution against potential exposure, though the custodian assures us the shielding on Narud will be sufficient. The other Seekers have retreated to their stasis chambers. Only I and Seeker Maxim will remain to oversee the journey. Speak up, Maxim. I can hardly hear you. The Guardian? No. The apostates have already secured his harness and prepared him for the jump. No. No. No, we can't delay. The countdown has already begun. Prepare yourself. Look, are you still recording this? Shut this off.
All right, so I just took this giant elevator up. I decided to cut that out because it was just basically me standing on the elevator just coming up. So I figured we can just move past that part so that we can kind of get to the next area where there's going to be some action. So this is the very last part of the world itself. This is the core, as you can see right there. I'm kind of like looking around to see what what's going on, and so eventually I am going to go over to the console and then make my decision, and then something else will happen here at that point. So if you made it this far into the video, please like, share, subscribe, and all those things. It really does help me out a lot, and I really appreciate everybody who's come
You
up
have
and watched
arrived
the
in
video
the
up to this
core.
point.
Use the
So
console there to
there's
shut
that.
it
So this is
down.
the custodian telling me, hey,
Once complete,
shut
I'll
it
give you
down. Once you do
access
that, then
and
I can
save Nerud.
save this place and do all this whatever it is that he's trying to achieve. So I'm just kind of looking around to see what's going on available, and then here is the choice that I make. You see, there's two options. I chose the option right there. Use the key, and then it will trigger this next scene. So in making this decision, I am going to have to fight this boss. This is the Guardian of Nerud. I have never fought this boss before, so I'm going to be not so great at dodging and things like that. So I'm going to do my very best. There's a lot of it's almost like a bullet hell kind of thing where there's a lot to dodge, a lot to pay attention to. So I'm just trying to do my best to avoid everything, and I'm still kind of rusty, and I'm still trying to do whatever I can to just make sure I survive. I almost go down right now, but I need to go ahead and heal. So I'm starting to pop some of the skills and stuff like that. I go down, but then my challenger skill does allow me to sort of get back up again. So I'm able to continue the fight. The boss is still doing everything he can to kill me, and I'm just using my gun to its best benefit to take him down. So I will go ahead and let the rest of the gameplay in the background play. Uh, so if you are enjoying this, please let me know down in the comments down below. Love to hear from you all. I am going to continue to make some of this content right here. I really enjoy this game. I think I'm pretty sure I'm going to beat this at some time, some very point soon. So yeah, it's going to be fun watching this all the way through. So Ultimate Shield 340 signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.